I'm attorney Presley Henningsen with RSH Legal. Whether it was you or a loved one who suffered a brain injury because of someone else's fault, you may decide it's time to seek a lawyer. With over 9,000 attorneys licensed to practice law in Iowa, how do you know which attorney's right for you? Here's a step-by-step list that can help you begin the process to find an attorney who will best represent you regarding your Iowa brain injury claim. Number 1, create a list of names of Iowa attorneys that handle brain injury cases. Brain injury law is constantly changing. This is mostly due to medical improvements and also social awareness of brain injuries. You need a personal injury attorney who stays up to date on the latest medical treatments and trends for these types of injuries. We recommend hiring an attorney who regularly attends conferences on brain injuries and seeks out new information. You may know a lawyer, but it's unlikely that you know one who handles serious brain injury cases. Although they are unlikely to handle these types of personal injury claims themselves, they probably know someone who does. Ask for a list of attorneys who handle your type of case. If you don't know any lawyers, you can do an internet search for Iowa brain injury attorney, and this should give you some general ideas on which Iowa attorneys handle these types of cases. Write down a few of the names from your search, including their contact information. And number 2, call the attorneys on your list and ask for written information. Once you've assembled a list of attorneys, contact each one and ask them for written information that they have on brain injuries. It's important to be able to review this information on your own time without any pressure of signing paperwork until you're ready to ask the right questions. This will also tell you whether or not the attorney handles brain injury cases as a specialty. If the attorney doesn't have any written information for you to review, or they want you to come in the office to receive it, you might want to consider looking elsewhere. At this point, you're just collecting information. You're not trying to sign paperwork. Once you receive the written information, read it. It may answer some of the questions that you have. It may bring up other questions that you didn't know of before. Doing this should also help you narrow down your list to 3 or 4 attorneys at the most. Number 3, arrange in-person interviews with your list of attorneys. Call each of the attorneys and schedule an appointment for a face-to-face meeting. There's no substitute for sitting down with someone to see if they're a good fit for your case. You need to be comfortable with the attorney that you hire. You're going to be dealing with sensitive issues and an important case. In addition, the attorney you choose should be able to answer any questions you have about the brain injury case process and your role in filing a personal injury lawsuit. If you'd like to receive free information from us about traumatic brain injuries, call RSH Legal today at 1-800-433-0283. RSH Legal, fighting for fairness.